that it's not, if you are young, it's the right time to take risks, right? But I just want to add something. If you are not so young and you have your family, like me, I have my family. And one thing that he said, that when you have a family, you are doing things not just for yourself, but for your family also. So even if you have a family and you have your obligations, be brave. Be brave, because of course that the risk to fail or to get the things done, and how can I say it? Like, you make the things right, is like, it's this thing is, it's really delicate, but you can make the things stop you. You need to do the things that you need to do, not just for yourself but for your family, and have faith that it's really essential for everything that you do in your life. So that's my opinion about it, just to add. And guys, I'm gonna share the questions with you right now, because sometimes I forget to share, right? And we are live on YouTube right now, and if you want to say hello or wave, that's the moment. Let me see here. Questions.
Hey, Bruno, I already paste here in the chat for you.
Nice, man. You are amazing, my friend.
My pleasure.
And guys, let me just know from you, is there anyone here for the first time on TNT? No? Just make some noise? No? Okay. So just to follow the protocol, Talk is a communication platform created in 2016. And since then, the platform is growing, right? And we have 3 different rules that we, nice, Mr. Jefferson, that we follow here in order to make the conversation better. That is, the first one, be respectful. We need to be respectful with one another, because everyone has your own opinion and we need to respect it, right? And make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, guys, and you know what? I don't care. I mean, I care. I always, I'm looking for improvement, looking for correct them, but I don't let them stop me. If I need to say something and I don't know the right words to say, I will try to look for another way to explain, and that's the reason we are here. Sometimes we don't know how to say something, and we need to be creative in order to make people understand our message, right? So that's the thing. And the last but not least important is have fun. This platform, this moment was created for you guys, so please enjoy this moment. One of the things that is really important in the learning process is to have fun. Because if you are doing something that you don't like to do, it's not worthy. It's not that it's not worthy, but you will feel like sad, upset, because you are not enjoying the moment. So please enjoy this moment, have fun, feel free to make mistakes, ask questions, create your own questions if you want, and that's it, my friends. We're going to split you in small rooms in order to make the conversation better, because we have a lot of people here, and I'm really happy for this. And 10 or 5 minutes before the end, we're going to bring you back to know about your experience. And I hope that you enjoy, and have fun. And in the small rooms, just choose a leader to read the questions of, or if you want to, maybe you can shift, between one another, and one can read the questions and then the other, it's up to you guys. And that's it, right? And see you 10 or 5 minutes before the end. I hope that you enjoy the meeting, guys. See you.
See you.
Yeah, guys, enjoy.
Nice. Let's see. Here we go. Just us here, guys. So, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna start presenting myself first. So guys, my name is Bruno. I'm 34 years old. You know, I'm getting older, and sometimes I'm I'm a little bit concerned about it. But anyways, I have 2 kids. I live in Sun City, born and raised here all my life. I have the dream to go to another country someday. I don't know when it's gonna happen. You know, I thought that would happen when I was around my 20s, but it didn't. You know, but I not lose the faith. You know, I not lost the faith, and I have faith that one day it's gonna happen. You know, and what else? I work at a freight forwarder company for 10 years, and I'm part of the collection team. So basically, I need to charge the clients. You know, I need to call them and convince them to pay the overdue payments. You know, and for me, it's really nice. It's strange to say it, you know, because you are charging someone, but sometimes customers just are analyzing something or maybe forget to pay, but it's not a big deal, let's say like this. You know, we are flexible to solve the problems, you know, the issues. And I think that's all, guys. What about you, Erida? Who are you? For those don't know you, that I think that it's really hard, right?
Yeah. Hello, good morning, guys. I knew someday I would be available to join your meeting, so this day arrived. So, guys, my name is Elida. I am 23. I live in a small city in Ceará. I study pharmacy at college, and I know nowadays I am working at a hospital. And it was really funny because the day that I could join the meeting is an amazing topic for this moment of my life, because I am facing some challenges at work. I am changing the sector, you know. So it's a new phase, a so challenging phase of my life. And it's a big risk, you know, but I am trying not to freaking out about this and live one day at time, you know, one day by day anyway. And that's it. I don't have kids. I have been a hostess here. I'm a hostess here on Talk and Talk since March of this year. It was a risk too. When I was reading the questions, I was thinking about this, a challenge. But that's it. It's amazing having this time with you. So yeah. And about you, Ayla?
So guys, I'm a little nervous because I'm among only hostess here. So guys, good morning. I'm Ayla. I live in Belém. I was born here. I'm married, and I think I like challenges. I think for me it's good because I don't know, sometimes it's difficult for me to stay a lot in a position. So it's, I don't know, it's about a comfort zone. It's complicated sometimes. So I think it's a good topic to talk. And that's it, guys. That's it for now. That's it.
Really nice, Ayla. Thanks for sharing. Let me just clear one thing. You became a roast, or you is not a roast yet?
No.
Because
No, I would say I was a little nervous because now I'm
okay.
among only hosts.
Anyway, I think that you have everything to be a host, you know, and you know that we have open vacancies to new hosts. So maybe you can, go for it because you have
Yeah, I applied.
applied. Yeah.
Yeah, I applied. But yeah,
Really nice.
I hope in the future I become a host
Yeah.
too.
It will be a pleasure for us, go to your meeting and see your progress. It's always nice to see that, and really nice to know that. Thanks for sharing, Yala. And what about you, Mr. Johnny, the current champion, Brazil?
Cup?
Yeah,
Brazil Cup? Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
So,
Congrats, my friend. Congrats.
yeah, I'm happy because the others team, Corinthians and Palmeiras, the the
Yeah,
the
the
destiny,
result was not so good. Yeah, let's not
So
say
good,
about it.
yeah. So good morning, everyone. I'm Johnny Harton. I'm host here also every Sunday 3 p.m. So yeah, I'm here to. It's a pleasure, Bruno, to be here with you and with the other guys. And I'm a Christian. I live in Osasco, São Paulo. I'm 27 years old. In this moment, I'm pursuing a master's degree in electrical engineering, and I have a fiance in Bahia. So yeah, I'm in a long distance relation. So, but yeah, maybe we are planning to next year to marry, and I'm looking forward, excited. So yeah, and I think that's it. And I like the topic, Bruno, because I think uh, yeah, Elon Musk is is a contradictory guy in the media, but I think when you are young, we have more energy to take more risks. I think when having a family, you are a human, and your family is a little more complicated for you to take more risks. It's not impossible, of course, but when you're young, you don't have so much worse concern about the future. You can be more crazy, And oh, and she lives in Ilhéus, Bahia, my fiance. Yeah, so I miss her, and yeah, I plan to visit her now in December. Yeah, and that's it. But I like the topic, and I hope we can have a good conversation.
Really nice, my friend. Really nice, and I agree with you about the video about the family. When you have a family, it's really it's harder to take risks, but it's not impossible. Of course, you need to think twice before make some movie, but yeah, it's always possible to change
Mm-hmm.
and do something new. And guys, let me see here. I'm gonna ask you. Let me see here. Okay. In life, it's essential to know when it's time to change, right? And how we can notice that exact moment. Johnny, can you start answering this question,
Yeah,
man?
is the question number 2, right? In life,
Yeah.
it is essential to know when is this time change.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yes, I don't. Sometimes we don't know in the exact moment, but we feels like, oh, now I notice my life is changing. Like when, like now in August, I'm fiancé and I plan to marry. To leave my family, and yeah, when you see, whoa, I'm not a young guy now. I'm being a adult, and um, yeah, I think we need to fix some transitory life change. Like sometimes when you are a kid, I remember I thought to be, I don't know, football player, something like that, and then it came to high school. Oh, now I need to be more real, So to plan to pass in the exam for college. And I think these things change, you know. This is the part of your raise, you know, your grew up. And I think sometimes you only notice not in the exact moment, but also in the some instance later, you know, when you try to internalize the things, try to reflect, you know, to think about more. Yeah, it's a good question. I think that's it.
Nice, man. Nice answer. And yeah, in my opinion, it's like we never gonna know the right time, you know, to do something. And I mean, to take the risk, you know, because it's not that we will never know, but we will never be fully prepared to do the movie, you know, because we always have doubts, and we always ask ourselves about it, you know. Maybe is that the right moment, you know? Is this the right moment to do this, or am I prepared to do that, you know? So, but I usually say that there is a phrase, you know, that I've heard, that when something it's up to happen in your life, you will feel peace, right? And everything related with this change will bring you peace, you know. I heard it from the church that I go, you know, and on a preach, I think, yeah. And it's really nice, because everything in my life that I make some decision, I try to analyze the whole process, you know. And when my heart, for example, you always have the question in your mind, right? But even when you have these questions in your mind, uh, you will feel like peace. You will feel that you are not alone, you know, and you will take the risk. Of course, sometimes it can be good, and sometimes it can be not so good, but at least to give it a try, you know. So for me, it's like, if the change will bring you peace, you know. Of course, that in the beginning, when you change, everything is a mess, right? Everything is like uh, upside down. But doing the change, you know, you will see that things is going to be at place, and you will overcome that period, and then you will feel comfortable, you know, with the change. So ask yourself before you do some change: is it bring me peace, you know, in doing the along my life, you know, or doing the process. Maybe not during the process, but after the process, it will be good for me, you know, and for those that are around me. Because if bring you peace, go for it. But if not, and if it's something that you are struggling so much, maybe you need to think twice, you know. That's the advice that I have to you guys. And what about you, Erida? What do you think about it?
That's a great question, because, as you said, we just don't know, and I have a huge difficulty anyway to know this, and to create courage to act, you know, because sometimes I see the signs, I see the reasons that I have to change, or that's the moment to change something in my life, to take the risk. but I always procrastinate this a lot. And recently I have experienced this thing in my life. I broke up a relationship it was a 4 years relationship. And since last year, I had signs, I had reasons to break up, but I procrastinated this for 1 year or more, you know, and because I was afraid of the new reality, I was afraid of to make this change because, as you said, the future is uncertain. So we don't know what's going to happen. If I broke up, it will be good for me or not. I don't know how I would react about this, my feelings, my emotions. So it's like, I don't know how to say this expression in English, but tiro no escuro. You don't know if you are doing the right thing or not. So I have this pattern, you know, to procrastinate big decisions. And I was talking about this with my therapist yesterday because everything in my life I realized that I follow this pattern, you know. So for become a hostess, for example, I refused the invitation twice of you before accept it, you know. And that's the reason that I'm freaking out about changes at work because it's like I like my comfort zone. I would like not to be this person to like comfort zone because comfort zone sometimes is not comfortable. But I consider myself that I like a established life. You know, I don't like to like uh, a mix of emotions. I prefer like sometimes I prefer a line, and it's a problem. I know that it's a problem sometimes because I miss a lot of opportunities in my life just to because I have fear of this new reality of there are things that I don't know, and sometimes I have to tell to myself, Elda, you have no control about everything. You have no control about life. Life changes every time. You have to accept it. And it's my big challenge in life, you know. That's the reason I am doing therapy, because for me it's really hard to deal with that. So that's it.
Really nice words, Arida. You know, and it is something that affects all of us. You know, in my case, for example, I have the same issue. You know, sometimes I procrastinate a lot, mainly when I was younger. You know, I remember that I lost a lot of opportunities, you know, because I was afraid to make mistakes, or maybe I was afraid to take the risk, you know. And if I had the 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 mindset that I have right now in that moment, you know, in the past, I would be like crazy looking for the new opportunities in my life. You know, I would take more risks in my life. So, and when in this example was in my previous job, you know, and I was like afraid to do everything. And in this new job, I changed the game. You know, I try to take risks in my sector. Then I move to another one, and then I come back to the same sector, and then I have learning a lot. And now I feel happier, you know, because I was brave enough to do the move, to take the risk, you know, even even having have even have my family, you know, I don't care. My father always says something for me that that I brought to my life, you know, and I carry with me for so far. That is, if you have two hands, two if you are capable, you know, enough to do everything, you know, if you are able to do everything, if you have two hands, two legs, you know, if you are healthy, man, go for it. Forget about. If you fail, you stand up and keep going, you know. That's the reason. that we need to go for our, and even if you are incapable to do something, if you have some issues, I don't know, if you are, I don't know, you can go for it. You can do anything, you know. If you are alive, I can, you know, implement the phrase of my father's phrase, that if you are alive, you are able to do anything, no matter your age, no matter anything, you know, you can go for it, and you just need to be brave. That's it, you know. In my case, to be a host was like this also. Like I was, in the beginning, I was, I don't know, maybe I can go, maybe no, maybe not, what I can do. And then I thought, and the thought came into my mind, you know what, I will go for it. If I don't have computer, you know, I use my cell phone, and I have good friends like Johnny and the others, and you also, Elida, that supports me when it's necessary. So I'm here, you know, more than 1 year being a host without computer. And for me, that's okay, you know. I don't use it as an excuse to stop me, you know, because it's my dream. I can say that it's my dream to work with English. So, man, forget about if you have, and if you are capable to do something, and if you have good friends like me, man, forget about, go for it, and that's it, you know. And what about you, Elida? What do you think about it?
It's Tyler's turn.
So nice, very well known. So guys, for me, I agree what Johnny said. It's, I don't know if a specific moment, but I think when we aren't happy and comfortable, I think it's moment to change. For me, it's sometimes you need to stop and to reflect, because our life is changing all the time. All the time, it's impossible to control it. But I sometimes I notice when I'm not feeling good anymore about something, and I don't know, guys. It's when I feel it, everything gets boring. It's no good more for my self-esteem, for my well-being. I don't feel excited anymore, and yeah, I think it's a process. It's a process, and when I notice, I say to myself, "Oh my gosh, I need to change. I need to look for other challenges, other options." And I think the change is necessary for us, for pushes and all the time, because it's about several things. We need to practice exercise for your body get health. You need to change your option, or to improve your knowledge, to open your mind, to improve your thoughts, and anyway, and you need to change about conceptions and prejudice all the time to improve your relationship, friendship. I don't know, guys. It's a lot of things about change, but change change get so scared because the unknown situation are so complicated, it's so scary for us. But I think to stay in a comfort zone, it's so hard, so bad too, and it's a moment when you need to move. We need to move because it's for me it's terrible when I feel it, because it's comfort zone, like I've said. Yeah, it's good. I agree with you. Because it's so warm. It's so warm. It's so like to stay, but there is a moment when you need to move, to change, to look for new conception, new knowledge, new challenges, and you can feel alive. So I'm alive. I could get over this, and I think it's good for us, but it's hard.
Yeah, really hard. Yeah, I know. I feel it. Really nice words, Ayla. And let me ask you something. I was looking for the right questions to make to you, you know. And I have some, but I'm a little bit confused about what the best question for you. But I would like to ask you about one here that what kind of person are you? Willing to take risks or a conservative person, you know? What how do you consider yourself about it, you know?
I think I consider myself and in the first moment a conservative
Conservative,
person.
yeah.
Until I decided to change, because when I decided to change, anyone or anything stopped me.
Nice.
Because I put on my mind, so I put on my mind. I don't know, Bruno, how it why it happened with me, but for example, when I decided to learn English, and because I've never studied English before 2020, never. And
Nice.
I decided, I say to myself, so I want to do it. I want to do it. And when I started, I noticed, oh my gosh, it's so hard. I will never do it. I will never able to speak in English. It's so difficult for me. I'm getting older. So the false beliefs, I think we put our minds. So it's terrible. It's so terrible. And but I don't know. I decided to do it. I wanna do it for me. It was a personal challenge. I wanna do it, and I'll never stop until achieve it. And and I think in this moment, I think I consider myself a person who take a risk. Yeah, but in the first moment, I feel, oh no, it's not for me. It's good when but I don't know. And after that, there is a process, and I feel so bored. And I decided, no, I need to move. I need to keep it going, even though it doesn't matter. I'm older. It doesn't matter my problems. It doesn't matter my difficult. I want to do it, and I can do it. So yeah.
Really nice, Ella. You are an inspiration for all of us. You know that it's never late to do the things that we want. You know, and no matter as we are saying here, no matter your age or your background, you know where you live, no matter anything, you just need to uh, do make the first step, you know, and then the things gonna happen. It's nice to hear that from you, Ayla. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Erida? uh, Erida, I have two questions for you. You know, let me just see it here because I want to know from you. The first one is, let me see here. Why is so important to make change? You know, and tell us about any moment that you had to change and which results you got from that. Open your heart, girl.
Yes. As I said before, I think it's really important because if you stay stuck in life, you know, you miss a lot of opportunities and life will pass through you and you just see it and you will not leave it, you know, with all the emotions that it has. And that's the reason I said before, I really would like to be a person to enjoy taking risks, to like it, but because sometimes, as I said, comfort zone is not comfortable. We just pretend that it's comfortable because we have fear of the unknown situations. But I think it's important because that you have experiences and it's a great opportunity to learn with your mistakes. You know, even you do something, a new thing, and it doesn't work as you would like to go, but you can learn about with the mistakes. And anyway, you understand me, right?
Yeah.
So another question is, what's the number?
Number 5 or 4. It's like tell us about any moment that you need to change and which the results you got from that.
I will repeat the example that I said before. I have told the story about the relationship broke up. I procrastinated this for more than a year, and because in my head I would suffer a lot when I decide to break up, but it's happening totally the opposite. I am feeling like, I don't know how to say, I leave you.
Relief.
I am relieved. I am feel a relief or a leave.
Relieved.
Relieved.
Yeah.
And because I was leaving a relationship just because of the status, you know. I was not leaving the relationship. The relationship was not existing anymore. We just had the status. And nowadays I have not to pretend anymore that I have a boyfriend, and I already lived the grief of this breakup inside the relationship. So nowadays I am just, oh my God, it's over. I don't have to pretend anymore, and I could have this relief so much time ago, but like, oh my God, how much time I lost procrastinating a thing just because of fear. And I got a good result about it. So, I try not to blame myself, because I think everything happens in the right moment to teach you something. But sometimes I feel angry because I lost a lot of time. Another example of that is about my college. I studied biology for 8 semesters, and almost finishing, I gave up. I quit because it was not that I want. So I lost 4 years study. Lost because I got so much experience and so much knowledge, but I procrastinated the decision too. So 4 years studying something, and now I started a new college that I could start it 2 years ago, So anyway, that's it.
Nice. Really nice, Ayla. It's never too late to start something new. And as you said, it's not that you lost 4 years. It's like you in the college, you got experience from that, and now you will start something new, So don't look at this like a waste of time, As you said, is there is ever a right time to do the things and to start the things. So it for sure it was good for you, all the experience that you got in the past, and now you are a better version of yourself, for sure. Really nice words, Erida. Thanks for sharing. And Johnny, I have a special question for you, my friend. That is, when it comes to learn a new language, what are the risks that you consider before you go for it, man?
I think the necessity, it is the mother of the development. For we just looking to something new. If it is a priority in your life, it is something that you need to develop yourself. Because I remember when I was trying to learning, I always admire the English, the people saying, I think we are influenced by the media, all the Hollywood movies. But I remember when I made my work and travel for the US last year. I had enough money to pay for the program, so the minimum level required it is for intermediate level. So I was in the basic. I need try to improve, and then I knew in the time 2020, e aprendi now. Talk and talk, and that helped me a lot. So I think some years ago, I think but because I was a clear objective, a clear goals. Oh, I need to learn, and I have like I don't have too much. I don't consider myself a shy person, so this helped me to open my camera. I try to make friends, native friends. So basically that's it. I think when you have when you need something, you're looking forward to. Oh, you don't care about something that could be a trouble. Just main focus, and I think this helped a lot. So yeah. I think that's it.
Really nice, man. And when you mention about e aprendi, it's like it that's a movie on my
Mhm.
head because we were at the same place trying to be better, try to learn English, and here we are, right?
And
I consider that we need to learn a lot yet, but uh, we we how can I say? We came from a long path, and we are here and able to
yeah.
communicate in English. Really nice to see the
Mhm.
progress. Really nice, man.
And Bruno, just feel because before you bring the guys back, just I think when Ayla was saying something, I remember about comfort zone, the image like caterpillar, I think lagarta in English.
Mhm.
Before he changed, he the metaphor, like to be a butterfly, she needs to break up the comfort zone, like us when you was in your mother's how can I say belly? I don't know how to say. We need to like after 8 months, 9 months to became to come to this world, So even if it's a comfort, it's swarm, but we need to leave our comfort zone. So I think that's important. Even if it sometimes hurt you, but yeah, I think it is very important.
Yeah, really nice words, man. Really nice words. Thanks for sharing. And we're gonna bring the people back, guys. But I would like to say that it was really nice, a really nice conversation with you. You are really special people for me. Even though we don't see each other in person yet. Maybe Philips can organize and throw a huge barbecue with everyone. It would be really nice to see you all in person. And welcome, guys. It's really nice to see you again. I would like to know how was the conversation for you, my friends. And I would like to ask to Patricia. Long time no see you, Patricia. I miss you, girl. How was the
Hello.
conversation?
It was good. We have a good conversation. We talk about the take risks, the changes. Was a good conversation. Inspired me. Inspired.
Really nice. And tell us, is can you tell us about any moment in your life that you need to change, and and what was the results that it bring to you?
And my first job, I was young, so I don't really care about the clothes, né? The way I wear clothes. So I used to wear simple clothes like a band t-shirt, jeans, alça, and the company don't ask formal clothes. So for me, it's okay. And my wife came back from Euro trip and gave me a lot of formal clothes as a gift, and I started wearing them. And I soon got a promotion at my job. I know it wasn't the clothes that got me promotion, but visually, I think people start to take me more seriously. So it's a good change for me.
Yeah, you know what you said is totally true, because I relate with the way people look at you. If you are wearing a good, a fancy clothes, let's say like these people, mainly in a work environment, it's really important. If you have
Yeah.
your goals, you need to make some change. Of course, you will not change who you are, but the way
Yes.
that wear clothes, sometimes it's really essential because the environment asks for it. So really nice point, Patricia. As
Thank you.
always, you
Thank
bring
you.
something really nice to us. Thanks for sharing. I sent
Thank
you
you.
the links. The first one is about our YouTube channel. So if you want to watch the meeting again, you can go there. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, right? And if you want to make some comments. For me, it's awesome. And the second one is about our website. So if you want to apply to another language, for example, in my case, I'm thinking about to go for the charla in Spanish, hablar un poquito de español. And I'm giving a try, I'm studying. So let's see, maybe you can meet me there, let's see. And the third one is about our survey. So it's really, really important for me and for the platform, the community, to have your opinion about the meeting, what you think that we can change. Maybe we can bring something new for you. So please feel free to give your opinion. The fourth one is about my LinkedIn profile. So sometimes we are here having a good conversation and we don't connect with one another. So it's a chance for me and for you also to know each other better if you want, of course. And the last one is about become a host. As I was telling to Ayla has everything that should become a host, and I think that you all guys right here are able to become a host or a hostess if you want, if you can speak in English as you are doing right here, and become a host is like you can be a leader, leader, I mean, not just here because you guide the conversation, but in your personal life, and when you become a host, you start to act like a leader, not just here, but in all parts of all areas of your life. So it's really nice. I highly recommend, And Etala, please, you can tell, you can say.
Okay. I have a complaint today because today the conversation was flowing well. Renato and Luana, it's very group delicious conversation. And we didn't want to leave the room today, but the end. So that is it.
I got it. Yeah, I feel the same here because the time passed so fast, and I would like to be more time with you guys. Maybe I can bring this topic again, if you want. Just let me know on the oh my God, the survey, right? And I can bring this topic again with new questions. I can make the part 2 of this conversation, right? So Tala, thanks for your opinion, your thoughts. And guys, it was a pleasure to be here with you. It's always good to have you here. You are important for me, and of course for the community also. And I wish you a wonderful weekend, a really good day for you all. And that's it, guys. See you in the next weekend. And take care.
Thank you.
Happy birthday atrasado, Bruno.
Parabéns.
Happy
Feliz aniversário,
birthday,
Bruno.
Bruno.
Happy birthday.
Bye, bye.
Bye, bye.